first thing we'll do is leave preset mode and go right into preset mode, song mode, set list mode, and direct control. Now you can see it says no device found. That's because I forgot to turn the Axe-Fx on, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Okay, so the Axe-Fx is on, and now I'm going to go right back to direct control, and you'll see now it found the Axe-Fx. So I'm going to go ahead and select that mode, and it immediately brings up, it knows it's patch 0 on the Axe-Fx, and what's the name of it? All I Want Is You. So if I go ahead and look, it's automatically, well, a little glare there. All I Want Is You. Okay, so now as I scroll up and down, just as with the line 6, you can see it's just grabbing all the information right off of the Axe-Fx. Now, I didn't program any of the instant access switches, so they're all dark right now. However, unlike the line 6 products, in the Axe-Fx you have a couple of scenarios. You have one scenario where the effect exists, but it's off. You have one where it exists for a patch and it's on. And then, because there's so many effects, you can have a patch that just doesn't have a certain effect at all. So not only is it off, but you can't turn it on, it just doesn't exist. So I'm going to show you, again, without any programming at all, how to sync up all of the patches in an Axe-Fx. Like the line 6, I'm going to go into button mode, select a button. So let's take switch 1. And again, I'm going to skip the programming for this demo. Now it's asking me what device to sync to. Now remember, I synced the first 4 buttons to a line 6. I could leave it that way, but I'm going to go ahead and switch it to Fractal. And now I have to tell it what effect inside the Fractal I want this to sync to. So typically the way I do it is amp, drive, delay 1, delay 2, chorus, and everyone has a different desire. So I'm going to make S1 tied to amp 1, so I'll select that. I take switch 2, let's go back. I was going too fast for my own good. I'm going to select control Axe. Here I want to control the drive. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll up to drive. There it is. I'll pick drive 1, you can pick them all. Program switch 3. Again, I'll take the Axe, and here I'm going to put it on delay 1. Okay? And on and on and on, so we'll go to 4. Let's just do 4 buttons like before. But again, you can do every single one of these instant access buttons. So here, let's do about EQ1. Okay, so that's it. We're programmed. I'm going to get out of switch mode, and now, as I start scrolling, automatically you're going to see the buttons light up that I programmed. So this is interesting. What this tells you is that in this patch there is an amp, there is a drive, there is a delay, and there is an EQ. The amp and the EQ are on by default in the patch, or right now, but the drive and the delay are off. So as I scroll up, here's the next bit of interesting thing. So in this patch, I have an amp effect loaded. I have a drive. I have an EQ, but I don't. I'm sorry. I have a delay, but I don't have a EQ. So not only is it not red, it's just off completely. So that you know, as you're programming your switches, as you're flipping from patch to patch, whether an effect is in there, and if it is, what state it is. And then of course you can change it. So, just click it now. If I had programmed it with the right controller, it will have shut the Axe off, shut the drive off. So again, as I scroll from patch to patch, here you can see the changes. So again, here's the patch name, the state of the buttons, and either green, red, or completely off. So in this case, the default patch has an amp, a drive, and a delay on, and there is no EQ. Scroll in there, click layout. You can see I have an amp and a drive turned on, and if I scroll forward, you'll eventually see a delay in there. So this is automatically synced now, completely. And again, so now I can start scrolling through all these patches. There are my 4 buttons. So as I scroll, I can see the name and the buttons are changing. So that's how you run in real time.